Dan Olds here. We are at the ASC21 finals with Peking University. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
That's good. And what's your name?
My name is Yueyang Pan, and you can call me Jason.
Jason, good name. Good, solid name. Good choice on that.
Yeah.
So how's the team doing so far?
I think it's very smooth now. We have made some good preparation before. We have got familiar with this kind of machine, so we only have the type NF M280 M5, and it's now M6. But the type is almost the same, and we have a lot of preparation on that, so we are going very smooth now.
You know what? In a cluster competition, it's the drivers, not the cars. The drivers are the ones that matter.
I agree with you.
Yes, I've seen it time and time again where the best hardware doesn't win.
Yeah, I know that. The captain is the vital point.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So what's your configuration going to look like?
We're going to use maybe 6 servers with 2 CPU nodes and 4 GPU nodes. And the final configuration depends on the power. And as we know now, the Intel Ice Lake, maybe the 10th generation, it has a very high power, and we didn't have that type of CPU before, so we have to test it during this competition. So it depends on the power. We will choose between maybe 5 servers and 6 servers.
I would say, well, how many GPUs do you have to use?
Actually, we have brought 16 GPUs, 16 8100. In case any GPU got broken during the flight and something like that, so we have made a full preparation. So we have brought 16 8100 to the final, and we may use about 8 or 9 GPUs.
That's probably about right. That's probably about right.
That's about right. And we have written a lot of scripts to automatically adjust the power of the GPUs. Depends on the power we pour from the API. Nice.
That's very nice. That's a good move. So 5 or 6 nodes and probably 8 or 10 GPUs, you think?
Yeah, and one storage point. We have brought some PCIe SSDs to the final.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that.
We have already known the Presto. This application wrote a lot of files into the disk, so we have brought some PCIe SSDs for fast I/O.
Nice. Yeah. I drive one of those myself. I'm a big fan of PCI SSD.
Yeah, that's very fast.
Oh yeah, very fast. You can't get much faster unless you went with M2.
Yeah.
Good job. So
very expensive, actually.
Not cheap at all. No.
Yeah, not at all.
Have you competed before in the competition?
Yeah, we have participated in the ASC20 virtually on Microsoft Cycle Cloud. That's my first competition in the supercomputing field, ASC20, and I am the captain as well.
And it's different doing it live in person.
Yeah. So actually, this is my first game on sports, and
I'm really? Well, it's a great sport to be good in because you have many career options.
Yes. It's very different from the virtual competition and this kind of on-spot competition, I think. It's very different. Yeah.
Yes. But this competition can open up many doors in your life for careers.
Yeah. I think we have chances to get familiar with many scientific applications like Presto or Quest or something like that. And just a little time before the group competition application was announced, and it was Venus. It was something about the coronavirus. Yeah, we have to do something to this pandemic.
Good. Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it for us. We could use that. That's great. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you taking out some time to come talk to us.
Yeah.
And good luck. And I think Isn't your arch rival Tsinghua University?
They maybe take us as rivals, but we come here mostly for fun and
Oh,
making
yeah.
some friends.
But
Yeah,
but wouldn't it be more fun if you beat them?
yeah, but it depends a lot on the luck. You know, something bad may happen. So I'm not sure, but I wish us have good luck.
Yes, I do too. Good luck to you, and
Yeah.
thank you for taking the time, and we will
Thank
talk
you,
to you
sir.
again soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay. Hi. Good morning.
Good. Well, good night for me, but good morning there. How are
Yeah.
you?
Fine. I have got some cold actually because it's really cold in this campus. The air conditioner is very powerful yesterday, and I sit there all day tuning my cluster, so I got a little bit cold.
Oh, don't cry like a baby. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Your hardware needs that. Your hardware needs that cold.
I
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you feel. It's how the hardware feels.
Yeah. Actually,
That's the important thing.
Yeah. Our cluster needs some coldness.
Yes. Yes. It's hot outside, I hear too.
Yeah, it's very hot outside this gymnasium, and it's very cold inside. There's a sharp difference between inside and outside, I think. Yeah. Maybe 10 degree or so, 10 degree between inside and outside.
Okay. Okay. So which team are you with?
I'm from Peking University. Peking University. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
And yesterday you killing me. How does it feel to be Tsinghua University? You remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they're really powerful.
They're hard to beat.
Yeah.
But they've had some turnover in their team members.
Yeah, I know. And we have all turnover in our team members. None of us participated in the ASC19. We're all freshmen.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we are all sophomores and juniors, so we're all freshmen.
Okay, but you're all new to this. So what is your cluster configuration looking like?
Now our cluster configuration consists 4 GPU nodes with each with 2 NVIDIA A100 and 1 storage node. We bought some PCIe SSDs, as I mentioned yesterday.
That's right.
And we succeeded in configuring it, and it's now working very well. And I am now tuning the power of our cluster. It's this power is very high this year, and so it needs some effort, say.
Oh yeah. No, and I think that's where Tsinghua gets ahead of everybody, is that they're just better at locking down the power. I think that's their key skill.
Yeah, it's very important to working down power. And before in ASC19, our former team leader actually tuned the power manually, so we don't have any scripts. So this year we wrote some scripts before, and I'm going to test it today on our configured cluster.
So doing it automatically, throttling down the power.
Yeah. We need some automatic.
That's good.
Of course. Yeah.
There was a team that was really trying to win LinPack maybe 5-6 years ago. They took off all their fans.
Yeah, actually, I was
more power.
I'm running LinPack now, and I was carefully watching this power format on screen. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about LinPack is when you start it, it has a big spike.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to really control for.
Yeah, we have some scripts to dynamically pour the power and adjust the CPU frequency accordingly, and adjust the GPU frequency accordingly. We have that kind of script. and I'll test that.
And they can react quickly enough?
Actually, the interval I set is 0.1 second. Maybe I can try another interval. Depends on the effect of this script.
Yeah, I would be interested in hearing how that came out, because I don't recall any other cluster competition team being able to do it automatically.
Yeah, that's very challenging, but I think the challenging is the most charming part in this competition.
Yes, you're right. You're right. But then again, I don't know that you could dynamically control the frequency before the latest Intel processors.
Actually, I didn't test the CPUs, but I tested.
Oh, this is just for GPUs. Okay.
Yeah, GPUs work fine, but CPUs, maybe we have to wait for a minute to see how it works.
Yeah. But the newest Intel CPUs, I believe, are dynamically adjustable.
Yeah, I know if you adjust the CPU frequency, maybe the clock will have some change.
Yeah, it should change the power requirement.
Yeah, that may lead to some unexpected results of our impact. Yeah, I mean that's it.
Yeah. Now the other thing, do you overclock your GPUs?
What?
Do you have you ever tried overclocking GPUs?
Overclocking the GPUs, yeah, I have tried that, but it didn't work very fine, and we have to some kind of lower it very down, so we don't have outclock. You mean outclock that we have to adjust the frequency over the limit? You mean that?
Yes.
Yeah, but we can't control that power. If we set the frequency to about maybe 1.5 gigahertz, that will cause a serious power problem to our cluster.
Well, on some of the overclocking, and this is primarily consumer cards, that you lower the power in some cases and increase the frequency.
Oh, I got it. You mean that we have to adjust up some kind of clock when the power is very low?
You adjust the clock up and the power down on some overclocking schemes.
Really? I didn't figure that out. Maybe I can try that later.
I would check Google on that, but there aren't a lot of people out there that overclock Tesla style GPUs.
Really?
Because they're afraid of losing the warranty on them. They're afraid of breaking them, but these things have thermal overrides in them that they'll shut down if they get too hot.
Yeah, I know that if you have the too big clock, the GPU will shut down.
Yes.
Have to very carefully control that maybe that limit that clock set.
Yeah. Well, this has been great. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But Google that up and see what you find out.
Yeah, I'll try to figure that out. I didn't try that before, and you give me a very nice clue. I may try that.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. I would search on it and see what you find. And I've done it myself, but only with consumer cards.
Yeah. So we didn't have to try that on GPUs, right?
Well, not on the Tesla HPC GPUs.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if the same thing follows.
Yeah, I may figure that out.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming back in and talking. I really appreciate it.
Thank you as well.
Yeah.
Give me some clues to adjust our cluster.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. And we will talk to you again soon. And let me know what happens with those scripts.
Okay. I'll tell you what happened with that.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too.